Hello everyone, welcome again to Nature's Kitchen. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Today we're going to make a vegan shepherd pie. So this is one of those recipes that you can actually do with your leftovers, especially at Thanksgiving when you cook a lot of food. And the beauty of it, you can actually use whatever vegetables you have in your fridge or as your leftovers. So for today, I'm actually going to use lentils. I'm going to use corn and peas and carrots. And we're going on our fillings. We're going to use bell peppers, onions, tomatoes, and celery in tomato paste. So for me to start, I'm going to preheat, and I'm going to use our special edition, the 4.5 quart. So let me go ahead and preheat this so that it's ready. For today, on our Saladmaster food processor, I'm actually going to use corn number 2. The beauty of Saladmaster, it actually pulls out the strings for you from your celery. As you can see, got the string out for us. And you know, as I've said earlier, for those who do not know, with your Saladmaster food processor, you can actually hand that. So earlier on, we talked on how to test that your Saladmaster cookware is ready. Because remember, we're not using any oil, so that actually shows you it's ready for preparation. So on my onions, I use 2 kinds of onions. You can just use one. But the difference is when you use 2 kinds of onions, you actually marinate different tastes into your food. And I'm going to add our celery into it. The other thing, I'm going to cover and leave it for another like 2-3 minutes before I can actually do our tomatoes, because we also need to add the tomatoes there. So just look at those pretty colors in our food. We have the green, the orange, and the purple and white. Those are nice way to make food look appetizing. At this point, I'm going to use corn number 4 to help me with prepare some carrots for our garnishing. Next, I'm going to add everything else so that I can actually mix this. So you see, we didn't put any oil. And one thing I've learned is that with Saladmaster, when you cook with it, you will actually see some foods have enough oil of their own, so we really don't need to add that. So then I'm going to add my tomatoes. So in our recipe, we need to use tomato paste. You can pass it if you don't like it, but I like it for the color of our shepherd pie. So it gives it that nice reddish color that just tomatoes alone will not get it. And I have some garlic. We had pre-boiled our lentils. It took about 7 minutes to get them ready. You can actually see that our lentils are ready. So I'm going to put everything here and mix it and let it simmer for a few minutes before I can actually put it in our oven. You can actually use our electric alcohol, but because I wanted to like broil and do that browning, that's why I want to put it in the oven. And you're actually going to see that with Saladmaster, our cookware is the same cookware you can actually put in the oven. That helps and saves a lot of time. So as we're waiting for this to boil and get ready for me to put in the oven, I'm going to talk about our Saladmaster machine. Our Saladmaster machine comes with 5 cones. The bigger the number, which is 5, that's the biggest number, has bigger cuts. This is our number 4 cut. So, and our number 5 cut actually it has a waffle on it. So it actually has pretty cuts that you can actually use, especially for your salad or your food preparation, because it makes it look pretty and appetizing for your eyes. I guess when you're eating your food, the way the food looks actually makes you want to eat the food. And the one thing I've been always talking about is that cooking should be enjoyable. And with Saladmaster and with the presentation we're doing is to actually show you that you can actually cook easily, safely. You spend very little time in your kitchen. And if you want to learn more about Saladmaster, go ahead and let me know, message me, and I'll get back to you. On this food processor machine I was talking about, you can actually hand it. The way you can hand it, you can talk to me and let me know, then I can give you more information about handing it. We actually do cooking demonstrations in the home. Right now, because of COVID, we're actually doing it virtually. And for whatever reason, family that will need people to go in, they actually come in with protective gear to be able to do our demonstration for you. So if you're interested to learn more about it, let me know and I'll be more than happy to plan for that to happen. So this is actually ready because we don't want it to overcook. I need to mix it up and have it ready. So you can do any spices that you like. But just because I did celery and I did our garlic, I'm going to just add a little salt. And remember, also in my mixture, I have both red and the yellow onion. So I really don't want to overload it with a lot of other spices. And then we have a little salt. The beauty of Saladmaster, you actually can do without salt, but we're still eating salt and we enjoy it, so I'm going to add it there. So you see how pretty this mixture looks like. So as you can see, most of like the corn and the peas, I did not wait for them to cook because I wanted to make sure that so that they can actually cook and not overcook. And I've done the mashed potatoes. If you need to learn more how to do mashed potatoes, I have an older video on my website, the Nature's Kitchen. So let me know if you need it. I can actually upload it again for anybody who needs to get. So on my potatoes, I pulled them out just because I also didn't want to have extra color. I only wanted to have like minimal clear white color on it. One thing I didn't mention is that I actually preheat our oven, so that's going to make it easier, and I'm going to just go ahead and drop them in and they'll be ready. So as you can see, this is a quick fix if you had done some mashed potatoes for your Thanksgiving and you had a lot of leftovers. This is a very easy way to use that leftovers. So you can actually see it has formed a lot of juices and we are ready to put this in the oven. While you put it in the oven, try and put it in the middle of the oven, and we're going to have it there for 10 minutes. And then the last 3 minutes I'm going to broil so that it can actually be crunchy on the top. Otherwise, if you don't want the crunchy part of it, then you should be good to go. Okay, our vegan shepherd pie is ready. See how pretty it looks, and I'm going to actually plate it. That's the reason why I didn't use on top of the stove. I wanted it brown and crunchy because some of us like that crunchy part of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate it and garnish it. So as I said earlier, you actually can do any vegetables or leftovers, especially now that we're doing a lot of Thanksgiving and we have a lot of leftovers. See how pretty that looks. Okay, you can actually do some tomato as your garnish and a few carrots. So you can actually eat it with salad to, to have it complete, and you can put some cilantro on top. I didn't have any fresh cilantro. So you can actually look, it looks very pretty and it kept all the colors and it looks tasty. It smells nice and I'm ready to eat. So thank you for watching, and as I said, go ahead and share. If you need the recipe, let me know. I can send you out how I made it, or I can also send you the original recipe and you will be able to tweak it out to fit your taste. Thank you and have a good evening.